I think it automatically records actually. I don't know if it does, but whatever the case is, I think it records anyway. So this is, I'll go through the other part when I record the first part, when I go back to the first part of the training, when I slice it together. But whoever's watching this in the recording now, we're going over the troubleshooting for dummies campaign on the fourth test. And basically, yeah, the first test, we direct link, we got 250 swipe ups, only 80 offer views. So that basically means the people who swiped up, only about 30% were actually seeing the actual offer, which is quite bad. So the second test, we decided to create a landing page where we control how fast the landing page speed loads, because the offer page was loading slow as we done a test on GT metrics. That's always the first thing you want to do, is test the loading speed of the offer page. If you're direct linking, if it's slow and you've seen you're not getting many page views versus swipe ups, then we want to use a landing page. So we just done a simple test, because at this moment, at that stage, the idea is we're in the testing phase, the troubleshooting phase. Okay, is it the speed? And we realized it is, because I'll show you the stats for the next campaign. So we done this page, we replicated what the offer looks like, and we saw that this page loads in like half a second, right? I think it was 0.6 seconds. So if you see here, this is a comparison of both the offer page and our landing page. Okay, the offer page, it says the largest part took 1.9 seconds, but I think the total page took 6.4 seconds, as you can see here, 6.4 to load fully. But even though it seems like it was still loading before that, but if you look at our landing page, it's just got 0.6 seconds. It doesn't go through all of these, because the offer page, I think the offer goes through a number of like redirect chains before it goes to the actual page. So it takes like 6 seconds. So that's, if your page is loading more than 2 seconds, it's like you're going to lose a lot of traffic, and therefore you're not going to get the conversions you're paying for the traffic for. So our page is loading at 0.6, like a sixth of half a second, basically. It's crazy. So that's our theory. So then the next test, we were like, okay, landing page is loading fast. So now let's do another test and see if we get more people actually viewing the page. So in this one, we were still doing a traffic campaign with the swipe up objective. Is that right? On the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the second one.
I think we've run it again with
swipe up and auto.
The postback wasn't working before, so I think we just run it again with the correct tracking.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because we couldn't track anything before. It was like we're having issues on market call side.
So this campaign we done auto
bid.
Yeah, auto bid still, and a traffic campaign, not a conversion campaign, traffic campaign, because the idea at this phase is to see, okay, what ads are getting the most swipe ups, and then are people actually viewing the page and clicking through? And it's cheaper traffic when we do a traffic campaign generally. So in this test, what we saw was that we got 236 total swipe ups. And this time we got only 36 page views, right? So it was even less than before. Or page views or offer views?
No, that's page views. Yeah.
Okay. So in that test, what we realized was that a traffic campaign with the swipe up objective is basically not good traffic, because those people swipe up, but they don't actually view the page. So we decided to change the objective to page view. And we ran another test where we didn't change anything other than the objective, because the idea with testing is you're isolating one variable at a time. So it's like we were slowly moving down the funnel, right? Right now, we're at the beginning of the funnel where, okay, ads are getting swipe ups. Okay, the swipe up rate here, about 1.5% for the best creative. Okay, now the next stage is landing page. Only 30% of viewing the page, right? Look, swipe ups versus actual views. And we see views we use volume tracking, because that actually gives us accurate tracking of who actually viewed the page, right? So we decided let's change it to a page view campaign, and we have the pixel on the page. So we done it as when you choose anything other than swipe up, you can't do auto bid. So you have to do either max bid or target cost. We done max bid, and we decided, okay, let's try 65 cents as the maximum we will pay per page view. And we ran another, and this time we done a 24-hour test on, was it 24 or 48? Was it 24? Yeah. Was that on Friday?
24-hour test. This was Thursday, I think. Yeah, and then Friday we did $1.
Okay, cool. So, oh yeah, okay, cool. So we done.
Well, this was meant to run 48 hours, but then we figured out that I don't think it spent.
Oh
the
yeah,
full
yeah.
amount, and then
Okay,
we just
cool.
raised
Yeah.
the bid. Yeah.
So what we done, we always usually test, as we've gone through in training, 3 times the payout over 48 hours, right? Because you want to have, usually 48 hours is a good, like, it's good to do over 48 hours because it gives us more variability. But after 24 hours at max bid, we realized that we wasn't bidding high enough and Snapchat wasn't spending our full budget. So if we look at the stats here, it's a bit hard to see. However, we got conversions, didn't we? We got conversions, right? On that one. Oh no, we didn't.
Yeah, no, not for that one.
We saw, okay, we got 19
the middle ad
swipe ups,
set didn't spend. Yeah.
but what we realized here is that we've got 19 swipe ups on ad 1, but the unique visits now is starting to raise. So we're starting to get better data because the first campaign, 250 swipe ups only, so the last one, 230 swipe ups, only 30 page views. That's really bad. In this one, let's look at this ad campaign here. Okay, this one we got 9. This one was what? Ad 2. Ad 2, 19 swipe ups. In volume, we got 11 page views. Okay, so 11 over 19. That's a higher ratio. That's almost 50%, right? So now we're increasing. The other one got 14. Okay, this was ad 3, 14 swipe ups, and
100%.
oh, so this one we got 100%. Okay, so as we can see here, what we realized is that by changing it to a page view campaign and by changing it to using our landing page, we're now actually getting 50 to 100% on this campaign of people actually viewing the page. So we're doing a bit of troubleshooting. We have to spend a bit of money to find this data, right? Remember, so that's why the whole phase is test, optimize, and scale. We're still in a testing phase, but we're unlocking so much data because now we're not going to ever go back and be like, okay, I'm going to run a swipe up campaign, a traffic and a swipe up campaign, because that doesn't work. And I'm not going to direct link on this offer because the page load is too slow. So we've done that and we realized, you know what, let's just stop that and start another campaign and just increase the bid to $1. And then this is what we've done here. So we're like, okay, let's okay, instead of zooming in, I'll just keep it like this.
So we spent the entire 3 times budget in 24 hours instead of 48 hours for this one because it was a Friday.
Right. So yeah, so the next one we decided, instead of doing a 48-hour campaign, because we can't run this campaign on the weekend because the offer doesn't accept leads on the weekends, right? It's only Monday to Friday, 8 to 6, I think, right? Or 8 to 5.
8 to 6.
8 to 6. So we decided, okay, remember 3 times the budget. We've done it. We just said, let's do it in 24 hours, which is basically in between 8 and 6. It's actually not a 24-hour period. It's 8 to 6, but that's how it is here. And we decided to raise the bid to $1 just to give Snapchat more room to get more traffic. Remember, it doesn't always spend the highest. That's just what you're willing to spend. Okay. So let's look at this data here. So this time, campaign, okay, 30 swipe ups. Okay. 30, 13, 26, 17, 22, 10, right? In terms of the unique visits. So I don't know what, I think the first one is ad 3, is it? The way we have it here, the first one is ad 3.
Scroll up a little bit. Yeah, 3, 1, 2. I don't know why it's not in order. Yeah, so 3 is on the top.
3, 1, 2. Then here we've got 2. Okay, so let's see. Ad 3 got 30
30
swipe
swipe
ups, and in volume it showed 22, so a good ratio. Ad 1 got 13 swipe ups, and here it got 10, and then ad 2 got 26 swipe ups, and in volume it's showing 17. So as you can see, we're now getting
22.
22. Okay, yeah. So as we can see, we're now getting a consistent higher page view to swipe up to page view ratio. So remember, you know, the first one, it was like only 30% of the traffic that we're paying for, traffic, and only 30% are seeing the page. It doesn't make sense, right? So now we're optimizing, and we're getting more than way more than that. It's like what, more than 50% now, or something like that, right? Which is really good. I think it's like 60-70%. I've been able to get it as high as, some of them we saw just now was 100%. So we kind of always want to aim for 80% of the people or above. Most of the time we won't always get 100% once we start scaling, because some people, they just don't view the page. But okay, so now let's look at this. The next part is landing page, and then when someone comes to the page, how many people are clicking the link to the offer? Okay, so let's see. In volume, this is known as unique clicks. Clicks. Okay, so clicks are people that click the actual link, the call to action link, right? So here, let's quickly look at this again. Basically, the click-through rate is about 20%. Okay, it looks like it's 20% on average, which is still quite low. We would ideally want to get like 50% or more. But the interesting thing is here, look, from the people who visited the landing page, the first ad, we got 3 of them clicked to the offer, and we got 2 conversions. That's a super high conversion rate. The next one, the next ad, 3 people clicked the offer link, right? And again, that's this link here going to the offer, right? And 2 people converted. So he made $17 there, $17 on the second one. The third one, only 1 person clicked, right? So we didn't get any conversion. So now this is not statistical significant data, right? We want to get at least 100 clicks on to an offer to see what the actual conversion rate is. We're still not in profit, but that's not the aim here. We're trying to unlock the ads and the landing pages and seeing what's actually happening. So now we've got some decent data. Okay, 4 conversions, right? Ad 1 didn't spend the full amount, however, most of it. Okay, since optimizing for page view, we're seeing an increase in overall page views. Yes, lower swipe up rate, but we did have more page views, right? Exactly. And at this point, we're still not too worried about the swipe up rate, because we just want to optimize the landing page view ratio and the click-through rate, right? Because now we see that the offer's converting. Like, we're getting conversions from like almost 100% conversion, like almost like 2 out of 3. We're getting 2 out of 3 people are converting, which is really, really high. So the offer converts. We don't have to worry about that at the moment. Okay, so it's so the next part is for us to basically continue. And I think the next campaign was supposed to be, I know, so along the funnel, we're also collecting add to carts. So in Snapchat, you know, the different phases that we can unlock are swipe up, page view, add to cart, sign up, purchase conversion. So we're using Google Tag Manager. And I know, Mira, this might be a bit confusing. Don't worry. Okay, we'll go over that review another time. But every time someone clicks on this link, they get added, the add to cart pixel fires. So Snapchat is starting to learn the behavior of these people. So soon we can do a campaign where instead of the objective being page view, we can move it to the objective being add to cart, people clicking this button. Okay, therefore the next campaign, it would depend on how many add to carts do we have so far in and that's why I'm going to ask now you, Dami, to look at your screen. How many add to carts do we have total? And if we don't have enough, we'll kind of just run another one just to keep getting more add to carts, because if we don't have enough add to carts in the events manager, then it's going to charge us more basically because it's still learning, right? Because they're still learning how much they should be charging us for add to cart. And we also don't know what we should be bidding for the add to cart too. We can kind of look at these stats and calculate them ourselves, but we haven't got enough data yet. So I'm going to ask you to, I'm going to share you should share your screen.
I think you
We
need
can
to
have a
maybe
look at that. So let's,
be
and then we
host or
can,
something.
yes, I think I need to add you as a,
Also, one thing I think to optimize for add to cart, you need to move to a conversion campaign. That's all, don't you?
oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because that's not in the traffic one, is it?
I
So,
actually ran a conversion today,
oh
like this
really?
morning. Yeah, just because I wanted to make use of Monday.
Okay, cool. I think you can share screen now. Let's see.
This will stop others screen. Oh yeah, I'll just do that.
And then let's start adding, once you do that, we'll add more notes as we go along. Okay, so first of all, walk me through this next campaign that you done. What was the exact setup?
So basically the way you teach is like you want to test one billboard at a time.
Yeah.
So all I did was literally just change it from traffic to conversions with the same bid and same goal.
And you I mean, you cloned it into another campaign, right? Is that right?
Yeah. So instead, before we were doing traffic, right? So this is just conversion, optimizing for page views, and still at the $1 max bid.
Okay, cool. So
yeah, and this day we did get 2 conversions as well.
So how many add to carts today? 19. So we're building it up. We're building up. We should have, or probably almost 50 total, shouldn't we? I think.
I think we do. The thing was, Snapchat's not recording every single one. So
if we just look at the, oh, okay, cool. I was just going to say, look at that.
Yeah, but I don't think it gives you a count unless you go over 1,000.
Okay, if you go to the actual dashboard again, it should show the total add to carts from all campaigns, right?
Yeah, true.
Over the period of time.
30.
Only 30. Okay, cool. I'd like, because of how they used to, apparently now they've unlocked all of them, right? So, but it used to be 50. I think I want to go with how they do how they was, because usually, they want, once you get 50 in a 7-day period, it basically means they have learnt the behavior of that traffic, and it's easier to optimize for the add to carts, right? So
yeah. Also, I noticed the conversion campaign, we're getting a lot more add to carts as well. Go through, and it actually looks cheaper. Cheaper use cheaper
really?
Yeah.
Because the other one, the other one was $12 average add to cart.
Yeah, I believe so. And but then again, you need to remember that not all the data has been recorded in here due to the iOS stuff.
So, okay, so cool. So right now, what are you doing as a 24-hour or 48?
This is 48. So we just had one day go by right now. So we can run it again tomorrow, or if you want to do a new campaign, we could do that.
Well, let's have a look at the stats. Let's scroll back to the left. Let's see how many swipe ups.
Do you want me to open it at set level?
Yeah. Okay. So just in general, we've got 47 swipe ups total, 31 page views. So a decent rate at the moment. Cost per page view. Okay, cool. Add to carts 19. How many? Did it record the conversions?
Yeah.
Okay, 2. So we got 2 conversions here, which is pretty cool. Cost per okay, cool. So, so let's have a look at volume on this now. So I guess you just have to select today as the thing. I want to see what the
I think this
click-through rate was.
Yeah, so I actually made a little error. I used the wrong link for one of the ads, because when I made the campaign, I actually used one of my previous volume links. So this one didn't record any information, but luckily it wasn't the ads. It wasn't the ad that made the conversions. So
okay, cool.
We still got the data for the ones that made the conversions.
So what was the click-through rate? I just want to see how many offer clicks we got today. So
61.
Oh shit! Hold on. Unique 61%. That's really good, because so I'm guessing because it's a conversion campaign, we're getting better quality traffic. Because we're seeing a higher click-through rate basically.
Yeah, but 3 unique clicks.
So how come the second, the second ad, you didn't use the right link, you saying?
Yeah, because I had to make a new campaign, right? And
Yeah.
I accidentally selected one of the older links.
Right. Okay. So luckily
Because
the
you know all your
conversions
ads
came.
selected there, you could just load your old ad.
Yeah.
I had the same ad video,
Oh, but
but
the wrong
it
link.
was a
Okay.
different URL. Yeah, I didn't realize.
So are we gonna, we might
I
need
fixed
to,
it now though.
oh, you fixed it. Okay.
Yeah, I fixed it this morning.
Okay, cool. So what we can see is that we're getting better quality traffic, more add to carts, better click-through rate with, and we're still only optimizing for page view. So things, as you can,
Page
now
view
we can
conversion
see
campaign.
as a conversion. Yeah. So we can see it's like we're optimizing and getting better now. The overall click-through rate is 48%. So I think if we keep this running, and try and get like 20 more or close to 20 more to a total of 50 add to carts, we'll probably do the next campaign, optimize for add to cart and see what happens there.
Yeah,
Because
and I think it should. We got 19 add to carts today.
so by tomorrow we'll probably get more than 50.
We'll have 50, maybe even more.
I'm just thinking, so everything, it's just that second link. We're not going to get 100% right data, but because the second ad, right? Because of
Yeah.
But let's have a look at overall. Which ad overall has been doing the best? Let's start from the start of this campaign. I guess let's have a quick view and see. You know, are there any patterns?
When did we start in Jan? I can't remember. No, actually, I think we started Feb. Yeah.
Okay. And we've been using the same consistent link.
So it's clear ad 3 has the most conversions.
Which one's ad 3?
It's the outside compare.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. That's cool. What we'll do is, because we're still kind of like optimizing the middle stage of the funnel, like the page view, add to cart. So we'll still leave the ads as they are when we move to the add to cart campaign, right? Because that's going to kind of give us an indicator of the good ads after that, because we're getting better quality traffic, right? So
and the bid's all right now, isn't it?
What bid is this? $1 max, right?
It's $1 max, but on the conversion campaign, I think all 3 ads have spent the full amount. Because I'm pretty sure when we did the traffic, one of the ads didn't spend all the way.
Right.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, so
currently on each campaign we've run, we still haven't broke even, but it doesn't matter because, like we said, we've got at least 1 and 2 conversions, right? Only one of them has got like 0 or something. Has there been one ad set that hasn't got any conversion for the whole time?
All ads have made conversions, but I think there's been like days where we didn't get any conversions.
Can you go back to volume and show like the full that full view you was looking at? Okay, so they've all got conversions. Okay, cool. Because I was thinking what we could do to save the budget is on the next campaign where we do just add to cart, we kind of only run the top 2 ads just so we can save a bit of money, right? Instead of running all 3, because now we kind of see the ads. Okay, ads are working. We're getting page view click-throughs are high. The offer's converting. So I'm like, if we remove one ad just so we can not have to spend that 3 times on that ad and just see what the add to cart campaign looks like. So I think the next campaign we'll run 2 ads, just to save that budget for the next one. Potentially even 1 ad, but I think 2 would be better because we just want to see what happens when we change the add to cart. We might see the ROI now. We might start getting into good profit, like at least some profit after that one from the add to cart. And then once the so the total, we've only got 9 purchase conversions, right? Is that right currently?
9.
Yeah, so once we get to like 50 or so, we'll start optimizing. But here's another thing: we could we can always run a conversion campaign alongside the other. Like what we could ideally do next is, so this is actually quite what we could do. So it's like, we're running 3 ads, right? We could just run 1 ad. One of them could be add to cart. The second one could be the same ad as a purchase conversion, right? And run them both against each other and see what happens. That could be another thing we do, right? Do you get it?
Yeah.
So it's like we're still spending the same amount, but we're testing 2 conversion objectives.
2 goals. Yeah.
Yeah. So that could be the next thing, because or we do two ads goal 1, 2 ads goal 2, or just add 1 and the same ad on the next one, because
you would want to test, if they're different goals, you'd want to test the same ad, right?
Yeah, because we want to keep that consistent. We don't want to, because if we do different ads, we won't know what works. We always want to kind of test one thing at a time, moving slowly down the funnel. Sometimes we go backwards and forwards, but we always isolating one thing at a time, because as you can see, we're slowly unlocking good data here. So it's getting there. So Mira, does this make sense? I know it's might be a bit advanced, but don't worry.
Whereabouts is Mira at right now?
It's okay. I've done Facebook ads, so everything is similar. So yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, as you can see, we're starting slowly moving down the optimization phase to see. But I think the next one, so we'll keep this running until tomorrow. We could potentially today, but then again, it's already, what's the time now? It's already the end of the day in America.
The day is done. Yes, the next day will start in another 12 hours.
Yeah. Now there's only one issue, which is, let's see, not an issue. Generally, in regards to the pixel, because we don't want to confuse it, sometimes it's like we use a second account for, like we'll use one account for like a traffic campaign, and the second account, which we might have to do on yours, like once we start going into conversions, like purchase conversions, we start a brand new account and we only do conversions, because that's going to make the pixel like explode
really strong. Yeah,
you get what I mean, because it's only going to be primed for conversions, because we will know which ad lander targeting combination works, and then we take that to the second account, and it's like we go with what's working and we start with straight away conversions, and then things will just like snowball from there. So
interesting.
Usually the first account is it's for basically for testing.
That's like a scaling technique.
Yeah, because the pixel will only know purchase conversions, right? Or if we're doing pay-per-call, the pixel will only know.
So when you do that, do you just have 2 pixels installed? You have them both installed, right? So as one is sending good traffic and converting, the other one's just learning off the purchase.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. So that'll be quite interesting. So, okay, cool. So I think what we'll do is, so the next stage, maybe you want to make note in the doc, the next part will be tomorrow. We will run a add to cart campaign and versus a purchase conversion campaign. And the add to cart will be based on the fact that we've got 50 add to carts. The conversion campaign will make a note that we haven't got 50 yet, so we're testing to see what happens. Because after 50, the results might be better versus because it's only got 19. It's still in the learning, like Facebook, learning phase, right? In Facebook ads. So this is kind of the same, because it used to be 50 pixel fires before they allow you to optimize. That's basically their learning phase is 50. So
cool. I'll take note of that.
Yeah. So if you just so that will be tomorrow, and I'm just thinking, okay, we either run the best converting ad, twice, which is ad outside the car. We run that as an add to cart, and then as a conversion as a second one. So that's only 2 campaigns, but it's the same ad. Or we run 2 ads in each. It just means we have to spend more budget. I think we'll just do 1 ad, we just do the same ad. Now, if we're doing if it's just a goal, you do it within the same campaign. You don't do a new campaign. You do it within the same one. Just duplicate that ad and change the goal.
Yeah, you can do that. You can change the goal at the ad set level.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, the campaign will be running traffic, and then it will be splitting it to those 2 ads basically within the same campaign, the same ad sets. I mean, within the campaign. So it's so it's more of an accurate test. So yeah, let me know once you've set that up, and then take some screenshots and put in the doc. That would be cool.
Yeah, so I'll wait till the full 48 hours is done tomorrow.
For this one, yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then tomorrow we'll figure out the next step.
Can you just quickly go back to today's data one more time on volume and Snapchat, just so I can have one more look, and maybe if you could actually update the doc with today's stats too, with the date, that would be good, just so I could have a look at it again.
Yeah, that's today's information.
Okay, so conversions 1 and 1. Okay. Oh yeah, it's because the other ones. So conversions. Okay, cool. So tomorrow, see what happens. But based on this, it's like, okay, this is spending 1.5 times payout, right? Because it's basically half a day, not 3 times payout. It's half the budget. So how much did you spend on each ad? What's the daily budget again for each ad?
It's just 3 times.
I mean, per day, it was half of the total.
51 total. So that's
okay.
Was
that the full budget?
That's just through the middle. No, so that's half of 3 times.
I mean, is that the full of the daily budget?
Has it spent the full daily? Yeah, it has.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That is the full daily. So it spent all the way through.
Right. Okay.
I'm pretty sure on the traffic campaign he didn't spend all the way through.
So interesting enough. So basically, today you've broken even on 2 of the ad sets, pretty much. Is that right? Oh no.
Nah.
You've got what? You've minus 50% because you've got 1 conversion, right? Okay. Cool.
Yeah. You see here on this traffic campaign, this ad didn't spend 34. Yeah. Okay, so it must be a bit better on conversion. Yeah. Better quality traffic, I guess.
Okay, cool. All right, awesome. So yeah, that's the next stage then for tomorrow. Is to do add to cart versus conversion, because this is still a page view, ain't it? This is still a page view campaign.
Page view.
Yeah. So we'll do the next one, add to cart and conversion, see what happens, and once we see what happens there, then we go back to now kind of going back to the ad level and changing the ads. I mean, testing the ads against each other after that, once we see which objective is doing good. Because I think it's always good. Like some people, they don't do, this is like a whole process. So most people don't do this kind of in-depth stuff. It's like, they'll test the ads, but they won't test the middle part, like with the middle stages like we are now. But we're going into the middle to seeing, let's tighten everything up. Now we're gonna, once we see if page view, add to cart, or conversion, how they all stack against each other, then we'll go back to the ads, and then we'll optimize those, because we'll know which objective is the best. Then we can go back to the ads and start testing a bunch of ads now.
Yeah, true. Yeah, like, Snapchat will know what kind of customers we're looking for.
Yeah, and we may see that, add to cart campaign's giving us the cheapest, the best ROI. So we'll, but then hopefully it'll be the purchase conversion one, and then it's like, okay, now we can start rapidly testing the ads. on that thing, generally. So okay, cool. We'll just leave it there, I guess, if that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine, man.
Mira was, I think she said she was uploading.
Still recording?
Yeah, still recording. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
So she said she uploaded a lot of new ads, and you've categorized them under different angles as well. So I'll have a look at that, which is pretty cool. And then the first part of this training, I need to edit together with this now, and then upload that to the thing. So is that? I guess that's it then. I guess for now.
Yeah, yes, sounds good.
Yeah. Mira,
So I'll
do you
just
have
speak to
any?
you tomorrow.
Yeah. Mira, do you have any questions or?
No, I'm good.
Okay, I'll speak to you in the chat, I guess. Yeah, I'll be here for another hour, so.
All right.
We can talk in the chat. I have to go through the other messages you sent me. Okay, cool. All right, guys. Thanks a lot.
All right. Thanks, Sammy.
All right,
Thanks,
thanks,
Sammy.
man.
Thanks.
Talk soon. Yeah, see you, Mira.